Okay. Besides being very cold tonight, I talked with Melissa. We chit-chat about, Mardi Gras, about all kinds of things. It wasn't busy. There was not a lot of people there. But it was cold.
Tonight it was pretty cold. We got to see him, didn't get to see him last week. But yeah, it was cold, so nothing much happened. We just came in and got food and left. But I mean, it's still good.
Well, me and Christian saw a guy across the street from when we do box of socks. He was asleep, covered, just bundled up under like an awning. We thought it was our friend Mike, or MD. We talked to him for a while, gave him some food. But it was a good night, and insanely cold. I spent like 20 minutes in the car trying to feel my toes again. But it was good. Okay, well, at Box of Socks tonight, it was like probably the coldest it's ever been whenever I was there. And it was cool because we got to talk to Mike, and he talked about, how he used to be in the hotel, and that, he's just going to go into the shelters. But this is like one of the first nights where coffee actually froze on top of a table. So it's just, making history at Box of Socks.
Okay, so tonight was probably one of the coldest nights we've had so far, probably the second coldest we've ever had, but we had a good night. We passed out sandwiches, we had desserts, passed out, coffee, of course it froze to the table.
Okay, so tonight at Box of Socks was especially cold. I mean, it was a relatively small night. I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot of people, but still, it was really cool to see people actually out there in this kind of cold weather. And I was like, just kind of surprised, because you think, we go out there every week, and we actually do have people come, even though it's like super cold, and people like are still attracted to us with that. And I think it's really cool that they're willing to come out in this cold, and we're able to reach out to them. I thought that was really cool. And then being able to give them sandwiches and stuff, like always. I mean, even though we do it every week, it's just as powerful every time we do it. So, and I thought tonight was really great. So.
Hey Kelly, I showed up late today because of the traffic coming into downtown. When I showed up, there wasn't a whole lot of people there. It's really cold out tonight. Met a guy named Jim. Happy to hear that he had found work. He was going to start a job moving furniture, but he's about a month off before his job started. He said he was going to stay at the mission that night, and they're letting people in because it's cold outside. So he's in prayer that everything's going to go well for him. I got to see him. It's always good to see MD. Haven't seen him in a while. I haven't been back in a while.
Okay, I talked with Mike tonight, and he was staying out until the City Rescue Mission opened their doors at 8:30, and this was about 7, and he was sleeping covered up in a sleeping bag in a corner, and so he was going to stay out there for an hour and a half, and it was just deathly cold. I mean, we poured something on the table on accident and it froze immediately. It was really cold. I've never seen that happen. But he was just staying out, and he told us that, the secret of body heat and all this stuff. And he also talked to us about selling stuff at thrift stores. A lot of people, homeless people, will get stuff that people have given or donated, and then they'll go straight and sell it. So I guess people have to be wise in what they give to certain people.
I got to talk to Gil, who I met last week, and it was really cool. Get to talk to him again. It was very cold, but I met a new guy named Gregory, and I spoke with Gregory for quite a while. He was kind of hanging around for a little bit, and I saw him, and so I decided to walk over and start talking to him. And I asked him if he knew the Lord, and he said, "Well, I know about Him." And I said, "Well, that's a good answer, And so we talked for a long time, and I had shared with him what the Lord had done in my life, and when I got done, I just invited him. I said, "Man, would you like to pray to receive the Lord?" And he said, "Yes, I would." So we prayed, and praise God, Gregory came to know the Lord tonight. It was awesome, and he asked for a Spanish Bible, so we're going to try to find us a Spanish Bible to take to him next week. So praise God.